Do your best and give your best. I wish you my best wishes.
Thank you, Sri Dawal, for that most immersive and inspiring speech. I think you need to change and make more public appearances because you'll inspire so many people to think differently. Today, I'm sure that many of the young people sitting here have redefined what they will call success. Not to make billions, not to become citizen of some other country, but to become the X factor in Viksit Bharat of 2047. I'm sure all of you have closed your eyes for a few minutes and imagined what India will look like in 2047, the picture that Sudawal has painted today for you. You will play a big role. Technology will play a big role. Because, as he said, that the most proud thing for us in Operation Sindoor was that we used so much indigenous technology to get the results that we got. And that's where IITs come in the picture. That's where IIT students come in the picture. That's why IIT alumni come in the picture. Thank you, Mr. Dawal, for giving us that inspiring thought process for the next 22 years. Some of us may not be there at that time, but I'm sure India will be a country that the whole world will look to. Now we proceed further in our convocation ceremony. Does it please the members of the Senate to approve the award of the degrees and diplomas of the Institute to the candidates who have become eligible to receive them at this convocation? Director Professor Kamakoti, please award the degrees and diplomas of the Institute to all the eligible candidates.
Madam Registrar, please propose the number of candidates who have become eligible for the award of the various degrees, diplomas of the Institute at this convocation.
Sir, I propose that 3,227 candidates be awarded the degrees, diplomas of the Institute at this convocation. I also propose that 2,419 candidates be awarded the degrees and diploma in person in the departmental degree distribution program and the rest in absentia.
By the authority vested in me as the chairperson of the Senate and the director of the Institute, I shall award the degrees, diplomas as proposed by the registrar. The degrees, diplomas will be distributed to the graduates in the degree distributed functions by respective heads of the departments later today. Mr. Dean Academic Courses, please read out the names of prize winners present at this august assembly. May I request the Honorable Chief Guest to present the prizes to the prize winners. I request the Honorable Guest of Honor and the Chairperson to join.
Vanakkam. Here are the prize winners for the graduating class of 2025. President of India Prize for the highest CGPA amongst BTech and dual degree programs, and the Bharat Ratna M. Vishweshwaraya Memorial Prize for the highest CGPA in BTech. Both of these prizes go to Anirudh B.S. Institute Merit Prize for the student with the highest CGPA in dual degree BTech and MTech program goes to Anish Anand Pofale. Governor's Prize for the student with the best overall performance in curricular and co-curricular activities of the dual degree program, Rajagopal Subramaniam C. Best PhD thesis in the Department of Aerospace Engineering, Vivek Anand. Best PhD thesis in the Department of Applied Mechanics and Biomedical Engineering. We have joint winners, Anu V.S. Nath. And Samana P. Best PhD thesis in the Department of Civil Engineering, Sahil Vani. Best PhD thesis in the Department of Chemical Engineering, Baliwada Kusum Kumar. Best PhD thesis in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Kirti K. Best PhD thesis in the Department of Chemistry, Sachint Prabha P. Best PhD thesis in the Department of Electrical Engineering, Nagesha C. Best PhD thesis in the Department of Mathematics, Rabita V. Best PhD thesis in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Smriti Parivita. Best PhD thesis in the Department of Metallurgical and Materials Engineering, Swati Suman. Best PhD thesis in the Department of Management Studies, Apurva Goyal. Best PhD thesis in the Department of Ocean Engineering, Yedula Hemant Kumar. Professor A.L. Lashkar Prize. Professor A.L. Lashkar Prize for the scholar with the best PhD thesis in physics, Hari K. Thank you, sirs and madam. We are also giving the following prizes in absentia. Dr. Shankar Dayal Sharma Prize to Abhinav V. Best PhD thesis in the Department of Biotechnology to Lavanya. Best PhD thesis in the Department of Humanities and Social Sciences to Sanchar Sarkar. And Professor A.L. Lashkar Prize also being shared by Madhura Ghosh Dastidar. I now request the Honorable Guest of Honor, Dr. Padma Subramaniam Ji, to present the seat allotment letter to the students admitted to the B.Tech program of IIT Madras through the Fine Arts and Culture Excellence Phase Admission Program. I call on stage Potturi Ratnakar, who is a Carnatic vocal musician and a violinist. Maitreya Divyan Parekh, who plays the tabla. Nandan Kanashyam, who is a painter. Sarvajit Murali, who is a Carnatic classical violinist. Thank you, sirs and madam. We will now listen to the acceptance speeches of the award winners and one from a special mention PhD graduate.
Good morning to everyone present here, the chief guest, guest of honor, the chairman, board of governors, the director, members of the Senate, faculty members, proud parents, and my fellow graduating class of 2025. I am deeply honored to have received the President of India Prize and the Bharat Ratna M. Vishweshwaraya Memorial Prize. These awards are a reflection of the invaluable support and guidance I have received throughout my journey at IIT Madras. IIT Madras has been monumental in providing me with the opportunity and the platform and the environment for me to grow both professionally and personally by doing whatever I love. To begin with, I would like to thank my family members for their constant encouragement and love throughout my academic journey. The learning atmosphere here at IIT Madras is truly exceptional. I am sincerely thankful to the professors who have shaped my understanding through their coursework here. I am extremely grateful to Professor Anjan Chakravarti, Professor Shankaran Anirudhan, Professor Abhishek Chatterjee, and Professor David Koil Pillai for mentoring me and guiding me throughout my research endeavors here. I am also thankful to my team at IITM SAT for helping me grow in a collaborative atmosphere. My journey remains incomplete if I don't thank my peer group, specifically my wingmates, Godavari 301 to 310 and 364, for their companionship, which has made my journey both joyful and memorable. In conclusion, I would like to finally congratulate all my fellow graduates and their families on this momentous occasion and wish them success for their professional careers. Have a great day. Thank you.
I am deeply honored to receive the Institute Merit Prize for securing the highest CGPA across all dual degree programs. It was a wonderful surprise for me when Dean Academic Courses, Professor Pratap, personally called to congratulate me for this a few days ago. However, this would not have been possible without the constant support of my friends, professors, and family. When I first joined IIT Madras, I had never thought that one day I would be standing here accepting this prize. The first 3 semesters of my college life were completely online, and I remember being very shy, interacting with very few of my batchmates. But when I came to campus, things changed quickly. To all my friends from my hostels, right from Jamuna to Kaveri to Alaknanda, the table tennis team, and my CFTC lab mates, they have truly made this journey at IIT Madras memorable. I would also like to express my gratitude to all my professors for their amazing courses and guidance that have inspired me to pursue a PhD after completing my dual degree. I would especially like to thank my dual degree project advisor, Professor Vagesh, for his valuable guidance and support throughout my final year. I am also thankful to IIT Madras for the academic excellence prizes that I received over the last 3 institute days, and these have motivated me to strive for academic excellence. Last but not the least, I would like to thank my parents and my sister for their unconditional love and support throughout the time I was away from my home. A special thanks to my grandparents who have flown all the way from Australia just to attend my convocation. Finally, I would like to congratulate all my fellow graduates, and I wish everyone all the very best as we step into the next chapter of our lives. Thank you.
This speech is a call to inaction, where I shall take a couple of minutes to reflect on my journey so far and thank those who have made it memorable. First people to thank, without a doubt, are my parents and my sister Roshni, who have been a pillar for support throughout my life. They have always been there for me and are my biggest cheerleaders, and I could not thank them enough for it, and for the great food that has sustained me. Similarly, I would like to thank my grandparents. From playing cricket with them to getting an award at this stage, I'm sure it's a dream come true for them. I think some of the best memories one makes is with their wing, and my wing is no exception. Special shout out to Aditya, Anvit, Harinder, Keshav, Nikhil, Prahalad, and Sanjeev, with whom I share core memories. From late night rants to mid-intern rants, from career advice to certain bicycle related events. Thank you for always being there. Let's not forget, manifesting is real. Clubs are a second home for everybody in Insti, and for me, it is the Quiz Club and the Oratory Club. Quiz Club holds a special place in my heart, and winning Nihil twice is something that I shall cherish forever. But the Gaj Gang holds a special place in my heart, especially my co-course, Parth, Anvit, and Prahalad, and the first cohort, Nidan, Nitish, Naufal, Meg, Prajwal. Thank you for being a place of sanity within the club. Let's keep the true Barth Scholarship and the Meg Griffin Ideathon rolling for years to come. Secondly, Oratory Club. I've seen this club grow from its nascent stages to its present form, but my cohort, Joel, Samyukta, Sanjeev, and Srilakshmi, hold a close place in our hearts. Shall always remember our 2 a.m. Google Meets, to our insane runs at Nalsa, CUPD, and Intra-IT, to our insanely fun sessions at local Chennai Fest. I shall treasure each one of them. Thank you for showing me that sometimes Icarus can fly. Quick shout out to my hostel, Narmada. Though I ran for the position of Technical Affairs Secretary, my biggest contribution shall be in bringing Litsock home for 2 times in a row. Narmada, Narmada, Vijay Sarvada. I would like to thank my guide, Dr. Karthik Raman, from the YRF project to my dual degree thesis. He has always been a mentor, a guide. Thank you so much, sir, for that. I would also like to thank Dr. Lakshman Krishnamurthy at Yale for giving a third year from India the opportunity to conduct path-breaking research. I'd be remiss if I do not thank the institute for where I am today. On my orientation day, we were told IITM is a land of opportunities. It's up to you to grab them. I'd like to thank my directors, Dr. Bhaskar Ramamurthy and Dr. Kamakoti, for creating an environment where one can pursue excellence in whatever they want. I would also like to thank my departments, Biotechnology and DSAI, for ensuring that whether I needed guidance or resources, I always got them. Last but not least, I would like to thank God for always being there with me. They say no man is an island, and I sure would not be where I am today without the support of everybody I mentioned and did not mention today. Thank you so much for all your contributions that allowed me to receive the Governor's Prize for the year 2025. I am extremely honored by this award, and I shall cherish this for the rest of my life. Thank you to the Institute once again.
Namaste. I'm so blessed to be here in this extraordinary gathering of winners at the best institution of higher education in the country. I am here as the first woman with a 90% disability to ever complete a PhD in any of the IITs in their illustrious history. This is possible today. This barrier has been broken because IIT chose to see my ability instead of my disability. And also because several assistive technologies are available now, like speech activation software, that really make the playing field even for us. For me, today is historic because I represent a segment of society that is largely invisible. 1 out of 4 people have some form of disability, but we are never seen. Only 6% of girls with disability even get to go to school. So I beg that there should be some more concerted efforts being taken so that our basic right to our education can be met, and more people like me can come through these doors, and this broken barrier can remain broken forever. I was a state-level cricketer and swimmer, and when I completed high school, I was at the top 2 percentile of the entire US population, but then I chose to come back to India. Then an accident left me paralyzed below the neck because of a spinal cord injury. I was shocked and broken, but I kept fighting. I was denied admission into college, and I didn't know what to do, but I kept fighting. And when I came to know that people like me were being forced to commit suicide by their own families, I started Soul Free. Soul Free is a public charitable trust that has been running for more than a decade now to improve the quality of life of persons facing a lifetime of paralysis after spinal cord injury. Soul Free is supporting more than 3,000 families today, and we have
We, the graduates of the Indian Institute of Technology, Madras, hereby pledge that we shall, in thought, word and deed, ever endeavor to be scrupulously honest in the discharge of our duties, that in all circumstances we shall uphold the dignity and integrity of our profession and the honor of our institute and the nation, and that we shall devote all our energies to promote the unity and secular ideal of our country and utilize our knowledge in the service of our nation and society. Sahana bhavatu, sahanau bhunaktu, sahaviryam karavavahai, tejasvi navaditamastu, ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
On behalf of all those assembled here, I request the director to give a memento to the chief guest and the guest of honor.
I declare the convocation closed.
And I request everyone to please rise up for the national anthem.
Ganga
Mr. Photographer.
கிராஜுவேஷன் தானே பண்ண போறாங்க. வேற அதெல்லாம் விட்டுரு. அஜித் தோல் போயிட்டாங்க. அது யாருன்னு பாருங்க. க்ளோஸ் போய்
அவதான்டா குடும்பத்துக்காண்டா. இங்க பாரு செத்து பாரு இங்க பாரு பாரு.
அதான் கேக்குறேன். கண்ணு தெரியல. போனா. அவரு
ரெண்டு கேபிள் எடுத்து அப்படியே போயிடலாம். ஏய் ஜெகதீஷ். ஜெகதீஷ் கூப்பிடுற மாதிரி மல்ல.
நான் சொல்லு பண்ணி.
கீழ வேன்ல கூப்பிடுறாங்க நாட்டு. போலாமா? மைக் எடுத்துட்டு வரலாம்.
எங்க போலாம்? என்ன பண்றாங்க? சார் நெக்ஸ்ட் இருக்கு.
ஏய் நான் எத்தனை நடக்குது? ஏய் அவர் இதுதான்டா வராரு. பாத்துட்டே இருக்காரு.
கார் கிட்ட போ. கார் கிட்ட போ. உட சைடு ஆயிடுச்சு. அது தெரியும். என்ன கேட்கலாம்? அண்ணாதிமுக பத்தி கேட்போமா?
அவர் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் நீ ஃபாலோ பண்ணு. எங்க இருக்காரு? எங்க போறாரு? கீ வராரா? போறாரு. அங்கதான் நிக்கிறாரு.
அங்கதான் நிக்கிறாரு. எல்லாத்தையும் பார்த்துட்டு
வென்யூ நெக்ஸ்ட் ஷூட் வந்து அங்கே அரேஞ்ச் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். அவங்க மீடியா அங்கே தான். ஓகே.
என்ன சார்?
அடுத்து வந்து ஓகே இறங்கலாம் வாப்பா. ஏய் கீழே இறங்கலாம் வா.
வேற பாயிண்ட் போனா போட்டோம். வெளியில கார் கிட்ட வந்தா பேசிடுவாரு.